Hello fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. On the last episode, we started heading east up Route 25. There are a lot of trainers there, so we fought a lot. Caught another friend. We caught an Oddish, which we named Snoop Dogg. But he's in the PC right now. We're busy training our other Pokemon right now. Everyone went up about a level last episode, thanks to all the trainers we fought. And we ended up reaching the end of the route, which is where we're currently at right now. So, on this episode, we're going to be entering Bill's house, finding out what exactly he knows about Pokemon that could help us, and we'll probably spend the rest of the episode after that grinding levels, because if we want to take on this gym, I think Jolt needs to be a little bit higher level than 17. We might need to actually reach the 20s for him. So we'll do some training. Plus, Jock, I want to hit an 18, because I thought something would happen at 16, but now 18 is the new goal. Roy, well, I just wanted to be part of the team, so we'll raise him as well. Briarwood is on the team as well. She should get some raising. I'm a Daisy. They're fine for now. Plus, they're hurt. They can have a rest. Bill. Alright, well, Pikachu immediately left us and walked to this thing. And is super confused. Great, I have two new voices to go find for Pikachu. Let's talk to this thing. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. I have several questions. The first thing is, well, it's not really a question, it's more of a statement. Pokemon can't talk! So, no, I'm not. That adds several more questions. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you. I screwed up an experiment and I got combined with a Pokemon. So, how about it? Help me out here? I could say yes. I could say no. What happened? I forgot what happens if I said no. No, come on! You gotta help a guy in deep trouble. What do you say, Chief? Please? Okay, alright. When I'm in the teleporter, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. He just waddles away. I mean, Pikachu has seen other Pokemon before. He didn't act like this when we fought a Pidgey or when we fought Rattata. Apparently this one's very weird. Alright. No, that's not the PC. This thing right here. Bucky initiated teleporter cell separator. Yeehaw! Thanks, bud! I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? Wait, what? No! Let's see his collection! We can add so many things to our Pokedex! What are you doing, me? That's a bummer. Yeah, I think it's a bummer too! I've got to thank you. Oh, here. Maybe this'll do. I received an SS ticket. That cruise ship, SS Anne, is in Vermilion City. Its passengers are all trainers. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me? Alright, well, we got an SS ticket. That's in Vermilion City, which, luckily for us, is the next destination after Cerulean. So now we have even more of a reason to go there. I mean, if we look at the map, where's our map? We're gonna start running out of item spaces here soon. I gotta do a cleanup here. Not that way. Wrong way. Alright. So here's the route we've been taking so far. Cerulean City, Route 24, Route 25, Sea Cottage. Then we'll be heading down Route 5 after this. To Route 6, we're going to be passing completely over that city. But we'll find out what the name of it is for. And Vermilion City is right there. So that's our next destination after Cerulean. But we'll probably... either we beat the gym next episode, or we'll spend another episode after that. So we might not reach Vermilion until, like, episode 20 at this rate. Maybe. I don't know. Jolt, you seem utterly confused. You were also surprised that Bill walked out of there, and now he's back following us. What happened to the Pokemon? Is the Pokemon still in there, or is it dead? Teleporter's displayed on the PC monitor. Well, all right, that's disappointing. Well, let's leave. Let's go back in quickly. Bill's moved back to his original spot. I think his computer now has some stuff on it. Bill's favorite Pokemon list. We have Eevee, we have Flareon, we have Jolteon, and we have Vaporeon. And none of these we've seen before except for Eevee. So we got Flareon. That's getting added to the Pokedex now. Jolteon. And Vaporeon. And of course Eevee, which we've seen before, which is known as the evolution Pokemon according to this. And now we get to explain this. Well, not really now, but this is the best time. So Eevee is a very weird Pokemon in terms of evolution, especially even now after all the other Pokemon that's been added since. All right, let me go the quick way. So Eevee is the only Pokemon that can evolve into more than a typical amount of Pokemon. Typically, Pokemon will either evolve into one Pokemon, or for some Pokemon, which I don't think we'll see in this game, you can evolve into a different Pokemon? Eevee can evolve into more than that. Eevee can evolve into Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon, depending on what you give it. And it's earned even more in future installments. So, Sean's Eevee will change into one of these, depending on a factor that we've already dealt with. And that factor is depending on whether or not you beat him in Professor Oak's lab, and whether or not you even fought him in front of Route 22. If you lost both of them, he'll end up with a Vaporeon, which will make it easier against your Pikachu. If you beat him in Palette, or beat him at Route 22, or did not even do the Route 22 fight because it was completely optional, so you only won one, then you'd get a Flareon, which is the middle ground, because it's fire type. Vaporeon is water type, which you actually haven't seen a water type Pokemon yet. If you beat him in both Pallet Town and in Route 22, he'll end up with a Jolteon, which is the hardest one because it's the same type as your Pikachu. So, yeah, depending on how we played, you could end up with an easier or tougher Pokemon. It's impossible to get Vaporeon because we have to beat him at Pallet Town. We could have had a Flareon against him, but I wanted to beat him at Route 22 just because it's fun. So, yeah, eventually his Eevee will evolve into a Jolteon. I was going to wait until I actually did that, but that doesn't seem like it's going to happen until way later in the game. Plus, we just got him in our Pokedex, so why not? So here's a shortcut that we can take. That'll take us all the way back to Cerulean City without having to go against any other people. We'll quickly head back there. We'll stop by the Pokemon Center to heal up, and then we'll head back up to Route 24 and Route 25 to start training Pikachu. Or Jolt. I keep on saying Pikachu. I mean, it's still correct, but it's Pikachu. Ooh, actually, you know what? I technically don't need to do this gym. I could just skip this town. I could go straight there. I could go straight to Vermilion if I wanted to. I wouldn't be able to progress any further than that, but I could. One thing that I like about this generation of Pokemon games is that it's very lenient on which order you do for the gyms. I mean, they give you this to help you tell which ones you should do first. I mean, we've already done number 1. Number 2 is our next destination, which is right in Cerulean. But number 3 is at Vermilion. You could do 2. Actually, you have to do 2 first. But I mean, you could head all the way over to Vermilion and find out that you're stuck there because you can't progress past that point. Stupid phone. So yeah. If I wanted to, a trigger that happens is that if you get the SS ticket, this police officer will walk away from the doors so we can actually enter this building. She still hasn't seen that Team Rocket person. We'll deal with that, what's in this building, in 2 episodes, I hope. But until then, Jolt training now. I started saying a word. I messed up. I gave up out of protest. All right, Jolt, you're going to hit level 20 today. At least I hope you will. Oh, there's a trainer down here, isn't there? Yep, there totally is. There's a trainer down here that I never fought. All right, well, you know what? Jolt, you can fight this this guy then. I saw your feet from the grass. Is he talking about me going up Nugget Bridge? Or is he just talking about my actual feet and misspelled it? Our junior trainer, male, wants to fight. Rattata. This will no Hyper Fang, Jolt, so you better be careful. Or you could just critical hit kill it. Jesus. I wasn't expecting that. Junior trainer's about to use Ekans. Will Bucky change Pokemon? I will not. I don't even think he was expecting that. Get another critical hit. Use Poison Sting. I kind of want to get Jolt Poison just so you can see what happens when we talk to him afterwards. That sounds terrible when I put it like that, but I mean, I'm already adding another 2 to 3 voice clips for Jolt in here, so nice critical hit. So, you know, might as well add a third while I'm there. Jolt did not level up. I thought not. Wait, what? How's that connect with your first statement? I hid because the people on the bridge scared me. Then how do you get up here? Because if we keep on going down and we run into Pokemon, there's no exit this way. Ah, Venonat! So Venonat is a bug poison Pokemon, which we can't capture because we already have a Pokemon in Route 24. We have Roy. So we're gonna have to kill this thing. Venonats are kind of cool. I mean, it's bug poison. It's the exact same as a Weedle, but a little tougher. At least we get to add it to our Pokedex. I like that it's failing its disable. Goodbye. 139 experience for that Venonat kill. Ooh, that was a lot. Jolt, how much do you need to level up? 364. Wow, you need a lot. You got like 300 experience from the fight. And now you need like another 300. Ooh, Bellsprout. Which we've seen before. We saw this in Mount Moon. We could have caught one here too, but we got... Oh, I forgot. Electricity moves aren't super effective against grass. Alright, it's doing Vine Whip. It only is doing 5 damage to Jolt, so this should be decent if I can kill it before it does any... Actually, it only did 4 damage to me. Or, no, 6. Other way. Now it's dead. Alright, there we go. Jolt, 144. 2 more fights and Jolt should level up. How many potions do I have? I have 3. If Jolt levels up, then we'll go back. And, you know, I was heading all the way down here just to get to the end of this. Yeah, right here, there's nothing left. There's water, but we can't do anything with water. Found another Oddish. There's gonna be so many Jolt calls in this episode that I have to edit in. If I miss one, it's not my fault. Well, it is my fault. I'm not taking blame. Blame the emulator that apparently can't do Pikachu's call. Oh, you're gonna pay for this, Oddish. How much experience is this Oddish gonna give me? It better be like 200, so Jolt can level up. Please be 200. I know it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be like 130 or something. Hey! Hey! Good guess! Alright, I need to be careful because I don't want Jolt to faint. Another Oddish. It's levels 14. Well, this should be enough to level you up if I can faint you myself. Nice critical hit. It's doing 5 damage per absorb, which means I have at least another one to survive, and then I should probably switch out Jolt in case of a critical hit. Or I'll use a potion. This is the perfect time to use a potion and keep Jolt in here. I want Jolt to level up, darn it! When was the last time he leveled up? And not... Oh, it was last episode. When was the last time he leveled up before that without using rare candies? He must have leveled up on Nugget Bridge before we use those after we use those rare candies. Get a quick hit. Ah. If we find any more rare candies, I think I'm gonna give them to Jolt, because he's my best friend. He was my first Pokemon, and I want to make sure that Jolt stays with me to the end. Level 18. Wow, speed is 40. Holy crap. I mean, that's a goal that some people use in their Nuzlocks, to keep their starter Pokemon all the way to the end. And I've seen some Nuzlocks where that doesn't happen. Most of the comics I've read, the starter did survive. The starter survived. It's so dark when I say it like that. I know Jolt's weak right now, thanks to his HP drop that he had. He did just level up, so he should be taking less damage. Alright. A crit hit would only take you down to 5 from here. Ooh, I got a crit hit. I could give Jolt that last potion. I'll give Jolt that last potion. Was it worth the $300? 133 experience? Maybe. Can't put a price on training. Well, you could. That's what training is. There we go. All right. 156. Forgot it was level 14. All right, well, Jolt's now a little weak. You know, this is the perfect place to grind up Roy as well, because I mean, Roy's fire, facing a lot of Oddishes. There's Bellsprouts here. There's a Pidgey. I think Jolt should easily be able to take. Oh god. Okay, Jolt, you better kill this thing, or else I'm switching you out. You killed it. All right, Jolt, you're no longer in front. Because you're gonna get killed if you stay in front. I'm just gonna put Roy in front in case we run into anything on our way out, because we're just getting straight back to the Pokemon Center and stock up on some items. How much money do I have? I have $8,000. We can get you up another 2 levels. We should be hopefully safe. I say hopefully. I remember what the levels are, kind of. I feel like it's going to be a similar situation to what happened in Pewter City, where the levels are actually a little lower than I expected. Not to mention, we can only rely on Jolt pretty much for this fight. We could use our other Pokemon, but Jolt's going to be the one that hits the most. Except for Roy. Roy's completely useless, and I'm not using him. He's not completely useless, but I'm just not going to use him. Otherwise, that would be way too risky for him. Get a bunch of potions. Let's get 10 potions. 15 potions. I'll need them a lot. I'll need them. You know, let's get 2 more Pokeballs. And, you know, we don't need any repels yet. I think we're good. We do have a couple repels, but I don't think it's necessary to get more right now. So just that there's no, or we need to fight Pokemon. So we need to train in grass. Whenever we need to get through a large amount of grass without running into anything, then that's when we use the repels, or a cave. If we run into another cave like Mount Moon. Because there are a couple more. We've done 2 dungeons out of, God, how many? How many dungeons are there? Let's see. That one's 1. I'm not gonna count that one. It's a half dungeon. Ooh. 4, 5, 6. 7. 8, 9. There's at least 9 more dungeons that we can go through. Oh, Roy's in front. And then there's a couple optional dungeons after that. Use Growth, which raises Bellsprout's special stat. So it means if it uses any special abilities, it'll do more damage. I think it also raises its Does that matter as well? I forgot. I don't know if it's in this game yet. It might. This is like a hidden stat or something. Kill it. Oh, it's almost dead. Come on, Roy. Ooh. All right, Jolt's coming out. Jolt's coming out because you can't kill his Bellsprout. There we go. We're getting 84 experience. Jolt gained only 84 experience. Speaking of experience, how much do you need, Jolt, to level up again? 616. All right. You know what? Let's move over to Route 25, because the Pokemon should technically be stronger in this route. We're further away from the Pokemon Center, but we should be fighting stronger Pokemon in here. I feel like I'm missing an item somewhere in this route. Like there's one I did not collect. And I feel like it's a hidden item. Which means I have no clue where it is. Gun Shock, super effective means. I mean, not super effective, at least effective. Yep, it works. Well, duh. This is how I killed the first Venonat. I forgot about that. Oh, it actually hit! Jolt's quick attack was disabled. Oh, which means I can't use it until the disable wears out. And I was going to use it so I didn't have to waste a Thunder Shock, but whatever. Critical hit to rub it in. 139 experience. About 5 more fights for Jolt. Without switching out. Should level him up again. 20 is the goal. We've been going for 22 minutes. More Venonats, please. Because I can Thunder Shock those. I don't have to deal with stupid Bellsprouts in their wrap. That's 3. That's 4. That's when they got the full 5. Great. Alright, I'm gonna use a potion now because if it does anything other than wrap, it might kill me. So I had 12 health. I had 12 hit points. That took out 8. Alright, now I'm gonna use another potion because I can't do anything this turn. Good thing I bought all those potions. I need all the money I can get now. I still have more than I started out with, though. I think I still have more than 3,000 currently. If I ever need to get more, I could just sell some of my items. Like, I don't need nice critical hit to finish it off again. I don't need my TMs. And they should fetch, like, I think $1,000 each or something like that. That HP up I have is going to be 4,500. Which I should give to Jolt. I should give every status affecting thing to Jolt. How much is this going to hurt me? 6. All right. Oh, you're so close. I should be able to kill it here. $144 experience. Like halfway there now, Jolt. It's level 19. You'll be tied with Daisy then. This is my highest level Pokemon. That's your goal. Pass Daisy this episode. Wow, it's level 12. It's like what, 120 something? It only knows Absorb, so let's see how much damage an Absorb does. 3. All right, well, we can hurt him a couple more times. It's gonna take 2 more quick attacks, but it looks to things. All right, I'm gonna use a potion now because we're getting into dangerous territory. Ooh, yep. When the sirens go off, that's dangerous territory. It's going to give more health, but... And now we have to do more than one quick attack. Unless we get our trademarked critical hit here. Oh! We could have killed him last round. Instead of doing that potion. We could have killed Oddish. But I wanted to be safe. Jolt got 133. Jolt's like 200 to 300 away now. Maybe even lower than that. Maybe he'll level up this fight. No, he won't, because Pidgeys are weak. This will give me 110 tops. 102. Oh, I leveled up regardless! His speed's now 42. Jesus Christ, Jolt. Alright, you have one more level left. 1,000 experience! Oh boy. That's a lot of fights. We'll just give you a potion right now to set this up. I have 12 left. There we go. My town map's way to the bottom. Yeah, this is like a lot of money. Helix Fossil I can't sell. I have a great ball. Let me put some of these teams away. Did I use a potion? I did not yet. Roy will get his turn to get some training in. Maybe not next episode. Certainly on our way to Vermilion, he'll get some training in. I'll save for Briarwood since he's in the party. And I don't want to treat anyone in my party like a second-rank I'm giving up. I give up talking. I've been doing this for what? 4 years now? More than 4 years. 4.5 years. I still have problems talking. I need to enunciate more. And slow down my speech. Think before I talk. Because sometimes I start talking and I forget what I'm trying to say. Wow, you fought a level 15. You one-shot a level 15 Pidgey and it only gave me 117 experience. This fight's gonna take forever. I've already used 12 quick attacks. And Jolt's attack isn't that strong. His special attack is pretty strong, which is why Thundershock is doing way more damage and one-shotting Pokemon now. Pokemon that are super effective. Ooh, this Absorb is doing a lot of damage to me, too. Will I be able to kill it next hit? We'll find out. I can survive another Absorb. Can it survive another Quick Attack? It cannot! Alright, time for an item. Nope, not a Pokeball. Okay, let's switch those two around. There you go, Jolt. Alright, we have like 2 minutes until we hit 30 minutes. Can we get you to level 20 before that? Probably not, because we're going to be fighting a Bellsprout, and they take forever, especially if it wraps me. Don't wrap me. I use Thundershock like an idiot. It's going to do like 3 damage. Now, come on, you couldn't have critical hit to make up for my mistake, Jolt. Way to go. I don't like the outcome of what this could be. I would hate for all this training to happen. Thank you for that critical hit. I would hate for all this training to go to waste with Jolt dying on the last Pokemon of the episode. Ugh, that would suck. That would suck so much. And I would be totally screwed for next episode in terms of what Pokemon I need to use. Probably Daisy and Imlick. They could do it. So that having Jolt would make this incredibly easy. And I will have to rely on another Pokemon. I know Jolt can't take it completely on his own. Oh, thank God you paralyzed him. Miss! Miss! Aw. Will this feint the Venonat? Oh! Oh, I missed! Typically, I mean, in future Pokemon games, when they hit the orange bar, when their bar turns orange or yellow, whatever, That typically means they're at half health or lower. So if you hit them in one hit, down to orange or yellow, you can usually expect that the next hit will take them out. Not this game. Yellow's like 55%, which is just over. So even if you bring them down to orange, they're gonna survive the next hit, unless you like bring them down way past orange into like maybe low orange or red. This Bellsprout's never gonna attack me. I hope it doesn't, because it's keep on using growth. 144 experience. Jolt. Oh, we passed 30 minutes, so you're not gonna level up. You're not gonna beat that. You can still level up though. We're gonna level you up, then we're gonna go back down to Cerulean City and end the episode there. What Pokemon are you gonna hit level 20 against? Remember when you hit level 10? Because I don't. What did you fight? Was it in Viridian Forest, or was it in Route 2? Did you hit level 10 before we fought Brock? I feel like you did. I think I got all my Pokemon up to level 10. See, I'm not getting all my Pokemon up to level 20 for this. That would take forever. I don't want to check. I don't want to find out how close you are. I want to be surprised. It's either this fight or the next fight, I'm assuming. With all the battles we've done, and all the extra experience over 100 you've been getting every single fight. You have 5 quick attacks left. Please be this fight, because you're going to run out of hits. I can't do Thunder Shocks against Grass-type Pokemon. You're not going to faint this Oddish. At least not with quick. Oh, you might. You still have enough. Joel, this is when you need to start crit hitting. Oh, I'm not going to be able to faint it next fight. Oh. So make sure you live. You're going to live. Nope, I almost went up. All right, you should faint it on the next quick attack. Please be the last one I need. I have not been keeping track. Future me, is this the last one I need? Actually, you know what? Don't spoil it. I know what I was thinking. I'll find out right now. Okay, now you critical hit. This is all I needed? That's all I needed! Jolt's level 20. Jolt is trying to learn Slam. But Jolt can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an older move to make room for Slam. I will. What do I want to get rid of? I haven't used Thunder Wave at all. And it'd be nice to just immediately paralyze an enemy. But I have Imlike, which has the same stuff. So I'll get rid of that. Jolt learns Slam. I could have got... I might wanted to get rid of Quick Attack for that. But I like the fact that Pikachu will be guaranteed to hit first if I do a Quick Attack. See, look! That Rocket guy's gone. The Rocket guy down in Cerulean's still here. The Pikachu, you're level 20! You're now my highest level Pokemon! And you are probably a little over-prepared for this gym. Maybe not against the gym leader, but you have a couple people to fight before that. I'm going to heal you up. I'm going to get right outside the gym, and I'm going to save the game. How many levels did Jolt level up this episode? 3? Seemed decent. All right, so Jolt is prepared for this gym. Roy is not, but he's not going to be fighting in the gym. Jacques did not level up like I said I was going to try and get him in this fight, but that's fine. Further I put Roy backwards, the better. So, let's see. Jolt's going to be prepared for this fight. Imlike, I will be using if Jolt needs to rest. Same for Daisy. Imlike and Daisy are going to be up here too. There we go. All right, so we're all prepared. We have a level 20, a level 18, and a level 19 for this gym, which is pretty good. Jock, Roy, and Briarwood are a little under the curve. That's because we just got Roy a couple episodes ago, and Briarwood we've barely trained. Jock's up there, but Jock hasn't really had many things to fight either that it could easily take on. So, on the next episode of Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke, we are going to be entering the Cerulean City Gym, finding out what type it is, finding out who the gym leader is, who I think we've already seen the name. Leader Misty. Yeah, we totally have. The tomboyish mermaid. You could probably guess what type this might be, even though we technically haven't seen a Pokemon with this type yet. But we'll be getting into the gym, fighting any trainers that are in here, and hopefully taking on Misty. We should have time to take on Misty. And hopefully beating her and not getting a party wipe and losing forever. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.